everybody, this is Marjorie. I was googling there. I was googling there things to cool you down. Look at my wee wet cola. This is like the post menopause. You know, the post menopause, when you get past the menopause and then you're just like, you know, we women, we get the whole flushes. Oh, it's pure boiling. One of my colleagues, actually, she's been going through the menopause, right? And she's got the TRT for the doctor to try. So she's on the TRT. She says it's helping. She's not as hot as she was. I says, I think I better get some of that TRT. If you've got any spare tablets, just chuck them my way, you know. Maybe make a wee hamper for me. Anyway, I was going to tell you the other day, right? I was sitting, I think it was Sunday. It was Sunday. I'm sitting listening to Radio 2, BBC Radio 2. I was listening to Michael Balls on the radio, and my phone went, and it's my pal, Senga. She says, what are your plans for the day, Marjorie? Have you up to anything special? I says, no, just sitting here listening to Michael Balls, you know. His wee dimples. We can't actually see his dimples because of the radio, but he was on the telly as well. He was travelling around Wales. I've never been to Wales, but I mean, I watched that programme and I says, Senga, I would quite like to go to Wales because the scenery is beautiful. It's got a big castle. And she says, have you no been to Wales? I says, well, not that I can remember. And then it came to me, I says, oh, Senga, I'm talking rubbish. I have been in Wales. Remember that time I went to Windsor Castle? And she says, but Windsor Castle's no in Wales? Marjorie, is that no in England? And I says, well, is the Windsor Castle no near the border? I mean, you're probably in Wales and you don't even ken you're in Wales, you know. I'm sure there was some tourists walking about thinking it was Cardiff Castle. Anyway, back to my story. So she says, what are you up to today? And I says, oh, nothing special. She says, would you like to go a wee drive to Peebles? And I says, oh, Senga, I've not been in Peebles for ages. So, right, she says, right, I'll drive, we'll go to Peebles. I says, right, you're on. So she picks me up, way through to Peebles, right? So we parked the motor. At the, what do you call it, the supermarket, the Sainsbury's, because there's a big car park there, right? So we parked the motor. Now, by this point, right, Senga's aircon, and the motor had broken down, so there was no aircon. I was just about hanging out. I was hanging out the motor like Judith Chalmers, you know. So I says, right, Senga, I'm going to nip into Sainsbury's because they've got the freezer section. So I nipped in there. I just opened the first freezer door that I came to, stuck my head in amongst some Aunt Bessie's roast potatoes and Yorkshire puddings. Cooled me down. I thought, that's lovely. So I got a wee bottle of water. So we walked down one side of the Peebles, so of the main street. And there's the charity shops and the woolen mill and there's lovely wee bakers. So we walked down one side. I had a wee look round the Carphone warehouse, you know, because I've had some lovely wee cardigans for there. Oh, there's lovely things and some household accoutrements. So a wee tour of the Carphone warehouse. Then we walked back up. We walked about halfway up the other side, and Senga says, here, Marjorie, it's getting quite warm, isn't it? Will we go down here and we can walk along the water? I says, that would maybe cool us down, Senga. So we walked down the water, and there was a wee park. And there was rains playing in the wee park and everything. I says, oh, there's an ice cream van. So we got two double 99s, right? 2 flakes. I was as happy as Larry. Who is Larry, by the way? I think Larry's maybe Larry Grayson, but nobody's ever confirmed it. Is either Larry Grayson or Larry Hagman. You know Larry Hagman from Dallas who shot JR? Bang, bang, aye. Who was that again? I can't remember who shot JR. Anyway, so we got an ice cream. We're sitting on a bench, right? We found this seat under a tree. And it was quite shaded, so that was lovely. So we're sitting licking away at our ice creams, and the rains were playing, right? And they're rollerblading and climbing trees and running about and playing. You know, what do you call that? There's like cricket, rounders, right? They're playing with their bats and their balls. This wee boy, right? Now I don't mean to be disrespectful, you know. This wee boy, right? I christened him Rolly. He was a wee bit bigger, right? He was a wee bit bigger than the other Waynes. Well, he climbs this tree. Does he no get stuck? the branch and a wee dip in it, right? His wee Rolly bum gets stuck in the dip. He couldn't get down. His wee legs were dangling. And now there was four folk looking after the Waynes. Well, they hadn't spotted Rolly. So Rolly's dangling there, you know, like a wagon wheel. Right, I'll catch you tomorrow. I've got my health and safety training tomorrow with Donald. You know, Donald's Britain's last hope. So that should be an absolute stoter tomorrow. Donald. Oh, geez, peace.